Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you are watching this. Welcome to 2025 and to my little woolly closet. Today is the 7th of January and I'm having a good day, so I thought I would record a brand new podcast for you, a proper one, not a Vlogmas. I've noticed a lot of people don't watch Vlogmas. I think that's because YouTube just gets flooded with all the Vlogmases. Truth be told, I also was a little annoyed by it, and I chose to only follow 2, and the rest I didn't have the time to watch all those little vlogs. And well, I did my best. I made one. I'm not sure if I'll do it again. But I did have some fun. So yeah, let me try and catch you all up on what I've been doing these past few weeks. If you have watched Vlogmas, I'm sorry, you will see some things again, because I know there are a lot of you who haven't watched it. But I hope you will find some enjoyment into it. Anyway, my future editing me is going to be really pissed because I haven't made any notes. This is very impromptu, and I just went for it. As you can see, Henrietta is with us. She's having a bad cold, so I thought I'd put a little distance scarf around her. It's by Olga Putano, however you pronounce it. I did a test knit once, and it's perfect for little Henrietta to keep warm in. All right, I haven't finished anything. No, well, half finished. It's because there was a notification on Instagram from a very famous designer, and they were asking, I'm going to try and keep this as general as possible because this is secret. It's a secret test knit. They asked for people who would like to test knit something. And I said, well, this person is not going to ask me anything anyway, because I am not that famous. I thought I'll apply and I'll see what happens. By that time, I was not on my new medication, so I was feeling pretty good. But lo and behold, they did ask me to test knit their secret design. So I've been knitting since the 14th of December on this secret test knit, and I can only show you the yarn, I think. So this is the yarn I am using. They are all drop skid silk mohair, and it looks like this. So there's black on one end and white on the other, and all the grays and greens in between. Ooh, sorry about that. So I think it's going to look really good. Well, I know it's going to look really good because I'm already, I think I'm about 3/4 done now. Yes, so when it's done, I will tell you all about it and how I've knitted this, because I've learned a new technique, so that was fun. So yes, drop skid silk mohair in all colors. So I'll put this one aside. So this is what I've been knitting on through December, and I'm still knitting on. I was also knitting a mitten because it was Juvanten 2024 by Edna, and they kindly sent me yarn. And I'm a bad little influencer because I only knitted the one mitten, and then the test knit got in the way. But I did finish one mitten. My plan is to finish the other one too. So it's not blocked, so it's a little lumpy bumpy still. And the cuff seems to roll over a lot, but here it is. Let's see if I can show you properly. So there's a Latvian braid here, which was a modification because it was supposed to be here, but I liked it there. And I also did a modification on the thumb because it's supposed to be purl stitches with the gray and knit stitches with the mustard, but I just couldn't be bothered, so they are all knit stitches. I mean, color work isn't that hard, but if you put pull stitches in here, yeah, I thought I was going crazy. So this is the inside. So yeah, it's a lovely little house with trees and a moon and stars. Perfect Christmas mitten. And the other one is halfway done, as you can see. I think, yes, I've put the thumb in where the thumb is supposed to go. So when I'm done with the, almost said it, when I'm done with the test knit, I will try and continue with this. I'm using Jerbo Svensk U 2 double thread, double plied, what do you call this? 2 strands plied. Anyway, yes, so this was a gift to me from Edna, and it's living in this lovely Christmassy head wool based bag I got with my Advent last year. Yes, I think it was last year. So let me just put this in here. So this will be done by next Christmas at least. So there, that's that one. That will be plans. We also celebrated Sinterklaas at my parents' house, and I did show it in the podcast, I think, briefly. But Sinterklaas, my mum, gave me this lovely book. I think you all know it. I think several people have shown this on their own podcast. It's by Jamie Lomax, the Doodle Directory. It's got all these lovely little charts in. How am I going to show you without... Oh yes, I really love this one. Let me see. Do I have... Yes. Something my daughter is painting, but it's got a lovely... can I show you? Yes. See? Lovely leaves. What else? What else? And there are pattern recipes in here too. But I really like the leaves. And there are some animals in here too. Oh, well, foxes. Let me see. Flowers. Really like the flowers as well. So this is the last one because this is starting to bore. See? Yeah. So I'm really happy with that. I think it will come to good use. I've been trying to convert that sock pattern into a horizontal chart, but it's taking forever, and I really want to knit another project back, and I probably will finish that chart, but it may take some time. But this one is also great for charts to plan your own project bag. Words today. Project bag. So that's what I probably will use it for. Darlings, shh. They are covered up, but they're in the mood. Another special thing I did, in the Vlogmas weeks, I made a crochet bauble tutorial. So if you have some spare baubles laying around and you don't know what to do with them, I have now a crochet bauble tutorial up on YouTube where you can crochet your own bauble step by step. And this is the one I used for the tutorial. I made it in the tutorial. So there's a normal sized glass bauble in here, but you can use styrofoams as well. Who is so talkative today? And I also made a jumbo sized one. This one is not in the tutorial, but I just increased another round. The red round is another round of increases. So you can make really big bubbles too if you like. So yeah, I'll show them next to each other. You can see the size difference. See? I saved them especially for the podcast. All the Christmas decorations are now gone from our house. It's nice and tidy now. I like it. But I'll put this in the cupboard with my other crochet stuff until next year. Then I did have a fiber advent this year. Let me just take a sip. I'm so thirsty. I did have a fiber advent this year by Vrouwtjes Wol Boutique. But I also got new medication for my multiple sclerosis. If you didn't know, I have multiple sclerosis. And I had medication I had to inject myself for 4 years, but I had an allergic reaction to it, bad one. So I was without medication for several weeks, and then it was time to start up the new ones. And that is really kicking my little butt because it's hard. Every night, well, every other night, I have to inject this medication. It's called beta ferron. And the next day, I just feel like a bus has run over me and my joints hurt. So I got this fiber advent, hoping I could spin along every day. But first off, I thought I ordered 10 grams for each day, but it was 20 grams, so it's way too much. And second of all, everything hurt, so I didn't have the energy to spin anything. So I'm going to keep them for To the Fleece this year. I will probably be fine by then. But I thought I'd show you a bit. I'm not going to take them out because I stuffed them in really tightly. But the colors are just amazing. And I think they will make lovely mini skeins later on for To the Fleece. And I will see how far I can get with them. There are some on the bobbin because, of course, I did start the first several days. And I'm going to try and get them off the bobbin as soon as possible because Marina Skua is also doing a Out of the Dark make-along where you use any of her fiber, yarn or patterns. And I have some of her fiber and I would love to spin those for that make-along. But again, I don't know when, how, if. We will see. But yes, I really loved opening these advents every day because they made me happy. Right, what's next? Well, my niece's birthday is coming up. Sorry, just checking if my microphone, because I didn't charge it up front. And this project has been in the works for about 2 years, where in the first year I did a lot of work on this, and then in the second year it just landed on the wayside. I bought this basket from H&M Home 2 years ago, so I don't know if they still carry it. It's this lovely house basket. It's even got a door. Well, you can't open it, but it's there. And you can take off the roof. It's still attached with a little plasticky thingy. And in here I have 2 little dollies. If you have watched the second episode of this podcast, you will have seen them. I have 2 deer dollies. One is a boy deer. And later on I learned that the girl deer also do have antlers, but they shed them more. I don't know. And this is the girl deer. I was thinking about giving her antlers too, but I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I knitted her dress. Is she wearing undies? No, she's not wearing undies. But yeah, I really love them. I have also a little cabled sweater for the girl or the boy. I mean, boys wear pink, right? And it's got a little button to fast knit, and I've got a little cardigan for the girl also. I just need to finish the sewing the threads of this one still. So I really like this yarn. It's some leftover something, and a little pair of pants. And for the secret test knit I'm doing, I had to make a swatch, and I thought, well, if I just keep going, I can make it into a blanket for the deer. So there's a little mohair blanket for our lovely little deers. So they all go in here, and my plan is to, when the test knit is done, to at least knit another dress for the girl and 2 sweaters and a pair of pants for the boy, because he's now wearing dungarees. Let's show you. And I also want to knit a pinafore for the girl. So these will go to my lovely little niece Nina, but her birthday is on the 28th of January, and I'm hoping the birthday will be in the weekend after the 28th and not before, but we'll see, because that will give me 1 extra week to knit some more clothes. So yeah, they live in here. I hope she'll like them. We shall see. I've also been asked to knit a hat for a friend of ours. He lives on the edge of the island, because Dordrecht is an island, and he has a lovely farmhouse there. He shares it with his parents and his brother. He doesn't live with his parents. Their parents live at the land they own with that farm. But the brother and he bought the house, so they now own the house. Yeah, we have plans, you know. There are lots of nettles on his farm, and he was asking me if I could maybe spin those nettles. And I said, yes, you can actually spin nettles into thread, and then I can knit a sweater for you from them if you would like. So he's contemplating on how to do that. I've sent him some YouTube recommendations, but I think he's a bit scared of all the work that's involved in making nettles into fiber. Because I'm not going to do that. I'll do the spinning and the knitting, thank you, and the rest is up to you. So if you really want to, I can do it, but you need to prepare the fiber for me, and then so you do one half and I'll do the other. But he would really love a hat, so I promised him a hat, and his birthday is on the 30th or 31st of January. Whew, I don't know if I'll make it. I'm busy. Can you tell? Then I've been watching Anne with an E with my daughter. It's like history repeats, because when I was a young girl, me and my mom used to watch the old Avonlea series back in the 80s, 90s. And now they did this remake on Netflix called Anne with an E, which I watched, of course, the first time it came out, as soon as. And I'm trying to introduce my daughter to things like Anne with an E. And she really loved the beret Anne was wearing. It's grey, I think. But it's not that textural. It does have some texture, but not that much. But she said, Mom, I don't want to wear a hat anymore, but I think a beret would look good on me, just like Anne's. So I said, of course, I can knit you one. So she said, I want it to be green. No. I have some Ulrika left in my stash from a sweater I knit her last year, which is too small already, by the way. My God, I just finished it like last year around this time. No way in hell I could ever fit her again in there. The yoke depth is just too shallow, and it's just wasted effort. I'm not knitting her a sweater. I am knitting her a sweater. More on that later. So I am knitting her a beret when I have the time, and it will be the Field Beret by Camilla Vad. Yes, but this is future plans. So first I need to finish the test knit. Then I need to finish the doll's clothes and the hat for my friend. I have no clue what kind of hat it wants, no clue what kind of yarn I will use, but it will be from stash and leftovers probably. So I'll text him about it later on. So, and then, like I said, I am never going to knit her a sweater again. Lies. I'm going to make it oversized this time, so she will probably stop growing. She's now as tall as I am. I'm going to knit her the Harvester sweater by Jennifer Steingass, and I'm going to use it with these. I bought the green skeins on the Knit to Pearl to festival from Wol uit het Zuiden, and this is Drops Lima because they had a sale recently, and I think they would look really good together. And I'm going to knit it quite oversized, so maybe I get to wear it or she gets to wear it, and we will decide later on. But yes, so this is a easy bit of color work, easy sweater for me to make, so this will be quite mindless. Besides, the colorwork part's only in the yoke and the rest is just plain stockinette, so lovely TV knitting. But then for me, I am going to make myself a Bubblelicious sweater by Kuto Wakika. What's her name again? Veronica Lindberg. In these two colors. Again, this was on a sale. And this one goes really nicely with it. And I think this mohair is softer than the drops. So yeah, I think I really would enjoy this. So this will be a Bubblelicious sweater for me. I have no idea when I will be able to cast this on. We will see, but those two sweaters are definitely going to be a 2025 thing, as well as the beret. And then, while we're at it, I have lots of, well, not lots, but a quite precious amount of Newton in my stash. I have a lot of this lovely dark black blue. It's turning out. Yeah, there you go. It's better. It's a lovely blue, dark blue, navy blue. And I really want to try and knit another Newton sweater because I'm wearing one right now. And I just love this. I've been wearing this almost every day for about a month now. Of course, I air it out every now and again, but it's just nice and warm, but not too warm. And yeah, I really want another one. I also have this one. It's like a buttery. I think if I mix it with a whitish mohair, it will look absolutely amazing because I think it's a little bit too on the yellowy side right now. So if I mix it with a white mohair, I think it will look absolutely beautiful. But I don't know yet. I'm debating on combining these two together for a spot sweater. That look beautiful. Don't you think? Or I might make a, oh God, I forgot the name. Eurus sweater by Aegyoknit. I don't know if I have enough for that. I do have it in the blue, but it's very cabley, and I like to see the cables, and I think with this blue it's just too dark to show, but it would be lovely in this. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to combine these two, and I don't know if I can knit colorwork with Newton. I've never tried it before, but I don't think I can use my knitting thimble. I think I would have to do it with two hands, you know, one strand in the other, one strand in the other. And my English knitting is just, it's just not very good. So I don't know if I would finish it, if I would do it like that. Of course, I could also do a striped sweater. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Do the Aegyoknit one or the spot one? Or something else altogether with these two? If you have any suggestions, just leave it in the comment box below and I would highly appreciate it. And I have also a sweaters quantity of Lola, which is a purple. Come on, focus. Yes. So that's also an option. These two together? Nah. No, those two, no. But this could also be great. See, I'm all over the place. So I'm going to concentrate on the hats, the doll's clothes, and then the sweaters, and then later on the Nutiden, probably. Yes. So, well, I think I've caught you up. I will link the crochet bubble tutorial also in the description box if you would like to see. It's a standalone video, not included in any Vlogmas, so you can watch it anytime you like and you won't have to scroll or skip stuff. It's just one video for the bubble. All right. I have no idea how long I've talked. I was thinking it might be a long one, but I don't think so. It's probably because I can't show you anything I am working on at the moment. But when I can, the deadline is January 14th, then I probably will be able to show you, and I will. And yeah, so what are your plans for 2025? Do you have any plans? I usually try to make some plans, but I never stick to them anyway. So okay, these two are definite, but the rest of them are, maybes. Who knows? But my plan is to knit from my stash as much as I can this year, and I want to try to get more out than I get in. So that's a bit of my goal. I know 2 other people are making make-alongs with a stash. One is New Leaf, Carmen, and the other one, there's another person. Who was it? Well, if I figure it out, I'll put it on the screen. So yes, this year will be probably a stash year, but I can buy some fluff if it needs to be added to a sweater for a thickness, because then you can vary with DK, Sport, Aran, and so on. So fluff I am allowed to buy, but that's about it. And with fluff I mean mohair or alpaca brushed. So yes, I think I'm done. My birds are now quiet, but I can let them out again. I will see you soon, and let me know how you are doing. See you soon. Bye.